There was someone by the name Jesus of Nazareth. Anyone here who may or may not know anything or everything about him, whether you believe in it or not, he died for all sins. The sins that you commit against each other and the sins you commit against yourself. If you're here and you're in prison behind bars or inside of your mind, lying on your bed or on the side of the road, dying a death in your heart, love does not die. There is light. You do not have to die anymore. No matter what this world or shoe companies or chip companies or shoelaces or artists or bands or websites or social media tells you, and no matter what you tell yourself, faith is not an ignorant concept. It is one of the most intellectual concepts that you can have inside of your mind. This is about someone who held faith long into the darkness and was proof of how beautiful it was. Wake up every day and work at it and never let up. It is worth it, and it does matter. A poet by the name of Buddy Wakefield has a line in one of his poems that goes, "There are people holding out for light, there are people who do not know what they're holding out for." I thank God every day that not only I know what I'm holding out for, but I know what I'm moving towards.
Amen.
Earth is made up of mostly water. Earth is made up of mostly us. We are oceans in the way we breathe. Like deep-sea whale orchestras, when you listen to the crack of bodies clashing or just hide them in the caverns too deep to see from the surface of our skin. See, we have a power to beat shorelines into submission like gazes and make people take down their sandcastles or at least open the drawbridge. Please do not let it drop. We might break too easily like the sand in between our toes when we walked ourselves to try and find the answers. They say, if you hold conchos to your ears, you can hear us breathing, but if you break both against us, you can hear us crying. But if you break us, really break us down on the inside, you can watch us sink. One thing that they call people with water forcing from their eyes rock bottom. We are forces, but brittle nonetheless, because we are all still children. We get dark sometimes beneath the surface. If you dig deep enough, it will be hard to find the light. People out there know how easily we break against rocks. That's why they make their veins rot with the lighthouse space and the reflections of racers holding out for light is hard when Earth is made up of mostly us and we're all trying to grab some. Some of us, we wash up to catch air. Stephen Oliva was a 16-year-old that went to my church. They used chemotherapy to pump the sun down into his depths in between the coral, pumping and breaking against the ships and plateaus of jutting ribs in that skin that got so pale sometimes his waters look green like islands in that heart and nearly beats a storm, making his skin shift as pitch blackness. It sounds like God being a good one. He is a good one when you listen to the conchos, because there are caverns holding out for light like a kid holding out for light. But if his heart washed in tides, then will you be there for him? Because most never care until it affects them, but we all float in the same ocean. Open your shorelines, people. Let the water wash up onto your feet every once in a while, because there are some of us who would give tsunamis of ourselves just to feel the touch of a person again. We still are people who do not know what we're holding out for, like an ocean in its calmest. Like today, Stephen Oliva passed away.